What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today is February 24th, 2021. It is a Wednesday, and let's just say so far it's the best day of the week. Midday of the week, Wednesday. Monday was decently bad. Tuesday was pretty bad to start, and then it got a little better after the morning finished up. And then today, for the most part, it was a beautiful green day for most of my stuff and most of the market in general as well. There's a lot to look at, and so I'm just going to go ahead, jump right into it, and we'll try and speed through most of the stocks that I normally look at. And so we'll look at my options real quick. If you look at my Nokia call, worth 5 cents each, up 400%. Now you might think, wow, it went up a lot. But when you go and actually look at it, Nokia today went up an entire 9 cents during normal trading hours. And that's what options go off of. They don't change during after hours or pre-market. So it went up that much for 9 cents. But it was at 1 cent before, so 5 cents is a big change, obviously, 400%. My other one, it went up 42%. This is the one, I'm not really that hopeful for it, but I got till mid-July, so you never know what could happen with it. And then, we just got to go ahead and say it, the elephant in the room, Gamestop. It just took off at the end of the day for whatever reason. It was chilling like normal, 40s, 48 range, 49. And then it did a little run here around 2 o'clock. And then out of nowhere, it just took off. Looks like it peaked at around 183. And yeah, tomorrow is probably going to be a crazy day for it, for damn sure. I'm not going to go chasing it like I did last time. And I bought puts last time, but this time around, I'm not doing no short-term puts. I'm going to, if I get one later on, if this hits around the 300 range, I will definitely buy a put, but it's not going to be till May or June expiration because I don't want to get burned out like I did last time. So that's the move for me on GameStop. I'm not going to jump into the hype or nothing like that. I'm going to buy a put when it hits its peak and it starts, calming down a little bit, starts dropping like $5, $10 every day. That's when I'm going to jump in the party. Nokia, GameStop, I'm not even going to look at Blackberry and, those other ones, AMC. Although AMC did do pretty well today. I only got 7 shares, but my average cost is $15.50. It went up a solid 18% and it's still going up right now. So AMC might be the move, question mark, I don't know. Naked Brands, that's another one that, a lot of people jumped into from Reddit. It looks like it could possibly do a run. It never really had an actual run from what I'm seeing, like $1.65, although it was really low, so $1.65 is quite the run. But even then, I wouldn't jump into that hype right now because I don't know. That's not for me. I'm done chasing that kind of stuff. But my other options, Costco is still doing trash. Apple is still doing trash. Tesla, how could I forget about Tesla? This is one I was watching all day. Now let me go to the actual stock of it. Tesla was beautiful. If you remember my video yesterday, if you watched it, thank you for watching it. But I was only up $900, or it was actually close to $1,000. I thought it was like $9.95 or something. Today, my total return is $3,000, a little over 3. So I went up a good $2,000 just today. And literally, I bought this yesterday morning when everything was red. So the fact that I'm already up 160% in 2 trading days is wonderful. It really took off mostly after 2-ish, power hour. And then it kind of calmed down. It's not looking too, appealing right now in after hours because we're down $9. But the fact that my break even on this bad boy is only, where's it at? $7.44, which is less. I think it's like $10 now. $10 away. When I first bought it, I think my I had to wait for the stock to go up $80 to $85. And, you know, I was a little worried because I don't think it was going to hit that by March 12th. But again, you never doubt Tesla. I am afraid of a red day on it tomorrow, but you know, we still got 2 more weeks of it. So I'm not too afraid that it won't hit my break even. So it's only $11 away right now. You know, before, after hours, it was only like, I think it was only like $2 away. So big things coming from Tesla for me still. Gonna hold it. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Honestly, if it hits 800, I'm selling it no matter what. I don't care if it goes above it or not. 800 is my peak. I ain't going any higher than that. Or $5,000 return, whichever one comes first. I don't know, you know, which one it will be. But that's all I'm wanting from it, which is a lot. I'm asking a lot, but you know, it's a big investment, and I want my good return on it. But yeah, all my other options didn't really do anything. I guess Crown holding, it went up again for me, 700. You know, my return stays around that 35 to $4,000, 3,500 to $4,000 range for Crown holding. I need to honestly just sell it because it's holding a lot of capital. And just in case we get another red day like that, I'd like to have that 10 grand I think is in there to use on something like I did with Tesla to make me a quick, you know, buck back. But let's look at my actual stocks. COTY, they did really good today. I don't know what happened. Any news popped up? Doesn't look like it. 30-cent gain today. That's $390 for me. And my total return is slowly approaching $5,000 now. So can't be mad about that. And then Kirklands, still bittersweet about this one. Went up 138. My total is surpassing that $5,000 mark now. What else we got? Everyone's favorite, ZOM. You know, I had a great morning. We hit back to that 215 range like I was mentioning before in the last video. And it looks like right at after hours we kind of dipped down and then came back up, and then we're kind of cruising off around the $2 range. I mean, you never know what to expect from ZOM. I seen an article posted yesterday. I forgot what it was, like Market Watch, I think, whichever website. They're saying to sell out of ZOM because it's overvalued right now. They're saying $1 was a good, you know, decent buy-in rate, but now that it's at the $2 range, it should be a big sell-off. But I'm glad nobody got scared off by that, and they're still holding strong on it, because just because the true form of things just not getting released doesn't mean like you shouldn't be valued at what it could potentially be here in the next couple years. Like, it's all about the long-term effect of it. And then Spirit went down, nothing to see. Marathon's been killing the game recently. I know they had their earnings, but I don't think they did good on it from what I remember. Well, they did better than expected, so I guess that's all that matters. They're slowly doing that little uptrend. We went up 320 today. We're slowly approaching that $1,000 return. And before, like I said, I was down $2,000 to $3,000 not too long ago on this one, and I thought I was going to be a bag holder for life, but glad to see it slowly coming back up. And then AMC we already looked at. American Airlines, I don't care too much because I only got 6 shares. USWS, you know, they stay chilling in that $2 range. Like I said before, it's very similar to ZOM for the most part in terms of, you know, the movement of the stock. And I mean, I think ZOM was at what, $2 when I just looked at it, and now this one's at $2.05, and it pretty much did the same exact thing, and it's been copying each other for a while now. So it's, if you just see one thing happening to one, then you can pretty much expect it on the other for the most part. But we'll see what happens there. And so that's all my stocks. And then of course crypto, Bitcoin is making its comeback now. You know, it settled off yesterday at 1 o'clock, and then it started coming back. Did a real good return actually, because it was down to what, 45, and now we're at 49. So it already went up $4,000. It actually went up a lot more earlier, but came back down to reality. Again, I only have very little bit of Bitcoin, so I'm not too worried about what it does. But the one I am worried about, I'm using the word worry very loosely. I don't really care. But the one I actually pay attention to is Doge, which did a real good comeback. It did a good like 1.5 cent swing, I think. It was going to that low 4 cent range at one point yesterday, and then we came all the way back up. And not only that, it's because of none other than Mr. Musk himself. I didn't pop up Twitter, but now that I can, let's go ahead and see what he said. It's a very lovely picture. All right, let me get to the backstory of it. Okay, where to start? Dojo for Doge, I showed you that. Then he said, of spaceflight, hyper nominalization, whatever that is, accession on the actual moon, literally, Doge wow. And again, this is a beautiful picture. I don't know who made it. I'm sure it wasn't him. But lovely picture. Again, like I always say, whenever he tweets anything about Dogecoin, he gets the most likes ever out of anything he'll tweet. And not only that, so let's go ahead and look at what time. 7 a.m. this morning is when he tweeted that. What time did it really start going back up? So it was going down right there, 6 o'clock. Then around 7 he tweeted, bam. That's when the jump happened again. Now we're kind of dying back down, but just the fact that whenever he tweets something, I think it's just knowing that it's still in his mind, it's still a thing that he supports, is what keeps people coming back to Doge. It's like, he still likes it, so there's still value in it, pretty much, because without Elon, for the most part, Doge isn't really worth anything. Even without it, or even with him, it's not really worth anything. But, well, apparently it's worth 5.5 cents. But I think you know what I'm trying to say there. It's just a meme coin at the end of the day. It doesn't do anything. But hopefully those large stakeholders of Dogecoin, that one person that owns billions of coins, hopefully he takes up Elon on his offer of selling off, and he'll even pay him for it and everything, just to make it the people's cryptocurrency, or currency. You don't even have to say crypto. But that's pretty much it. I really crammed everything in real quick. Like I said, my main watch for tomorrow is Tesla, because I don't want to lose my return. Every day, I get scared of holding on to it. But the fact that, so yesterday when I was holding it, right at closing bell is when it started dropping down, like $2. I think it went down maybe $10 right around closing bell before it hit. And then today, it was actually doing the opposite. It was going higher and higher up until closing bell. And even after it closed, it still went up higher. But now it's going down. So it's doing the exact opposite of what it did yesterday at closing. And so that's making me a little bit worried about what's going to happen tomorrow for Tesla. But for the most part, you never doubt Tesla. You just let it do its thing. And usually it'll repay you if you're for it. Because as we know, Elon does not like bears and people that are always trying to scalp stocks like that. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Let me know what happened with you guys today, what you're holding. Are you holding anything that I'm holding? I know a lot of people like ZOM, a lot of people love Dogecoin, but is there anything else that you guys enjoy? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.